Good day to all, this is Mike Padua and we are now bringing you the very latest on the El Niño-La Niña update. Issued today, March 20, 2024. This is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon 2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, local government of Naga City headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. So let's begin with our update. Right now, we are still at the peak of the El Nino, and it's been classified based from this website, ggweather.com from San Francisco, California, and we are at a strong level. This is not 2023-2024 El Nino, and based on the current graph, this is from 1990 to present. We're still not over the very strong El Nino. We're just near, okay, very near, but within the strong range of El Nino. That's why we are experiencing unprecedented below-level rainfall for the past 6 months. Okay, and here's the graph that shows to you the different kind of El Niños and the La Niñas during the past 30 years. And if we take a look now at the latest ENSO forecast from the Columbia Climate School International Research Institute for Climate and Society in partnership with the Climate Prediction Center of the United States of America, they are in partnership when releasing this kind of update every month. Okay, this is not weekly or daily, it's a monthly update since it's a climate condition. And right now, for the latest March 14 update, our status is El Nino Advisory and La Niña Watch. What is meant by La Niña Watch? For the next 6 months, we are going to transition from El Nino to neutral, then towards La Niña. So that's the latest from the computer models. So it says here that a transition from El Nino to ENSO neutral is likely between April to June 2024 at 83%. With odds of La Niña developing by June to August 2024, 62%. Okay, so it's increasing to a likelihood of a La Niña climate during the last part of 2024 into the early parts of 2025. As you know, the peak months of El Nino or La Niña begins October to February of the succeeding year. Okay, and right now, since we are still in the month of March, it will dramatically weaken to neutral conditions beginning April to June. But the effects will continue until June, and there's still some effects during the wet season or rainy season over our country. Below average rainfall will continue until August and September. I'm going to show to you later the latest monthly graph of the probability of below and above average rainfall over the Philippine Islands. So here's the sea surface temperature anomalies for March 2024. You can see here the very warm sea surface temperature over the Central Pacific, extending all the way over the Eastern Pacific up to the coastline of South America, while here along the Philippine Islands, the deep warm waters is not much over the Philippine Islands. That's why there's lack of evaporation that could produce thunderstorms, and it's really an El Nino effect that we are experiencing dry spell to drought levels in and around the Philippine Islands. Okay, so this is still continuing, but as this forecast, the temperature over the Central Pacific will start to cool down. That's a sign that we are moving into La Niña. So this is the March 4. It's still warm over the Central Pacific, reaching a height of almost 100 meters below. Okay, as you can see here, this is the upper. Just imagine this is the ocean surface. Okay, this is the ocean surface, and then this is the depths of the ocean. So the warm temperature is only up to 100 meters here. So this is really a sign that we're still on the El Nino phenomenon. But here's the cooler waters that is now starting to develop, meaning that we are moving into neutral conditions. The El Nino phenomenon will start to end. And here's the latitude of the Philippine Islands, somewhere here at the outside of the last or the edge of the graph, as we are at 120 degrees. So you can see that the sea surface temperature, the warm sea surface temperature, is not reaching greater depths, okay? Meaning that the warm sea surface temperature is only over the surface, so it's not enough to create thunderstorms. That's why we are experiencing dry conditions. Okay, and this is the outgoing long wave radiation anomalies, the radiation from the sun that escapes quickly. As you can see, this is the outgoing long wave radiation. It means that the rays of the sun, the heat stored over the surface, escape quickly compared to here, which is absorbing the heat, which produces thunderstorms, okay, and rain clouds. So that's the reason why we're experiencing still the effects of El Nino. So here's the model prediction from February 2024. We're not going to deal with that. We are focusing it here on the much clearer graph. So this is the latest one. We are now in the month of March, so we are focusing on the middle of this 3-month period. So February, March, April, we're still here. March, April, May, it will start to weaken down to 73%. And by April, May, June, we are now at neutral at 82 or 83%. But by July, or June, July, August, La Nina conditions will increase by 62%. And then it will dramatically go up between July up to December, or in the October, November, December time frame, it will be more than 80% or 85% at La Nina levels. So this is a forecast of more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than 6 months, meaning the probability or the uncertainty remains high, low probability, okay, so it will still change. So we are focused only for the next 6 months, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until here. So it says we will be moving into more than 50% of La Nina. So it will be a sudden shift of conditions here in the tropical Pacific, including the Philippine Islands. Here's the Pag-asa report, and based on their latest, this is updated March 20 or today. It's still under El Nino, but look at this short arm of their El Nino clock, or La Nina El Nino clock, or what we call ENSO clock. They are now pointing towards a La Nina watch. So that's the scenario, and they also tackle the one from the Climate Prediction Center of NOAA, same graph that I showed to you a while ago. So we're not going to discuss that anymore. And based here, we are going to discuss here the ENSO strengths. ENSO stands for El Nino Southern Oscillation, and there are two kinds, La Nina and El Nino. That's easy to understand, okay? So that's the term. And then right now, where are we? February, March, April. We are now 81% moderate, 100% weak. So from strong, it's starting to go down, as you can see here on the graph. Okay, here's the graph. It's going down. Okay, but they have their own forecast. Let me go back to you here. So by June, July, it will the La Nina, weak La Nina, will increase from 62. Then by October, November, December, it will be at 85%. But take note, this forecast of more than 6 months are highly uncertain. Changes will still take place, so watch out for more monthly updates from these agencies. Okay, so meaning in our country, when we have La Nina, will be experiencing above average rainfall. But so far, the effects of this will come during the last quarter of 2024. So from now until maybe August, September, we will be still experiencing below average rainfall because of the after effects of El Nino. It will not be abruptly, change. It will not abruptly change. Unlike typhoons, which is weather conditions, this is a climate conditions that you must understand based on what we are reporting. Here's the actual rainfall from March 1 to 18, 2024 from Bagasa. This is the normal average from 1991 to 2020, 30-year span. Look at this. Bicol region, including Camarines Sur, is more than 201 to 300 millimeters of rainfall for the month of March. So it's really that high. But look at the actual rainfall right now. Every else across the archipelago is 0 to 25 millimeters. We're still thankful in some parts of the Bicol region. We're still experiencing or experiences 26 to 50 millimeters of rainfall. Even here in Camarines Sur and Naga, it's 0 to 25 millimeters, that low. So the percent of normal, based on this actual observation, based from the normal averages, we are under very way below normal, 0 to 40% lack of rainfall. We're in 100% or more than 100% is above normal rainfall. So we are still experiencing a significant drop of rainfall across the country. Now here's the dry spell drought assessment from Bagasa, dated February 29, 2024. We move it here. Sorry. So the rest of Luzon, except for Bulacan, Metro Manila, Batangas, Laguna. Metro Manila is under drought conditions. Look at here. And also Cavite. And the rest of Luzon, except for Tarlac and Bulacan. Pampanga. Pampanga. This is Pampanga and Tarlac. They are still not affected, but so far the rest of Luzon, except for northern and southern Quezon, Bicol region, except for Masbate, are not affected. So we're still we escaped the drought effects. But Masbate, Samar Leyte, Oriental Mindoro, Laguna, Batangas, almost 90% of Iloilo, Panay, Guimaras, Occidental Mindoro, Cebu is under dry spell. Drought conditions also across Palawan, Negros Occidental. Negros Oriental is still at dry spell, but they're severely affected the sugarland area of the Visayas of the country, which is Negros Occidental. So sad to them, but let's hope they will be able to survive these effects. Let's hope and pray they will be able to move on. Dry condition also over the rest of Zamboanga Peninsula, Zamboanga provinces, also Misamis Oriental, Misamis Occidental, and the rest of Mindanao is surprisingly not affected, but we still don't know come March, April, May until June, July, August, because the effects are still forthcoming based on what we are seeing right now, even though the El Nino will start to weaken by April to June. So that's the you can screenshot this or post this video to look at the effects of the different provinces under drought, dry spell, dry condition, since we don't have enough time to tackle them all. Now here's the let me move this. Here's the latest from the Columbia School of the Climate. This is the International Research Institute multi-model probability forecast for precipitation based on the March update. So for April, May, and June, as we are going to mention the month of May, we will be still under more than 60% below normal rainfall. Look at that. So May will be still dry spell, and also by June, look at that, still at 50 or 60% below normal rainfall. July, same, but slightly moving towards the 40 or 45% below normal. Mindanao is not much affected, maybe because of some ITCZ, monsoon trough, or even LPAs or tropical cyclones. So by July, Mindanao will now be getting some relief. By August, okay for Mindanao, but the rest of the country will start to have some improvement of this below average rainfall. It will now be going down to 40%. There's some still at 45%, but let's see in the coming months. This is also a monthly update, so we're going to give you the very latest in our next English update of this El Niño-La Niña situation by next month, April. And now let's take a look at the latest Typhoon 2000 monthly data. This is for the month of March 2024. Still March 20, but we have already some data of the rainfall. Right now we are at 22.4 millimeters. And if you take a look at the Naga rainfall averages for the month of March, this is from our weather station from 2005 to 2013. Okay, an 8-year data. The 2014 to 2021, we don't have any because we are working on another company, so we were not able. The weather station has already backed down, so we are using a new one. So April, let me see, March. So this is the monthly average for the month of March, 105.1 from 2005 to 2013. So we can clearly see that we are below the monthly average of 100 millimeters, so that's 22.4. So the effects of El Nino is taking effect. Okay, so let's take a look now on the El Nino and its rainfall pattern. Okay, this is the outcome of El Nino, the rainfall across the country, and you will see here the effects in various parts of the globe. When we have El Nino, we have above rainfall, very wet conditions across southern United States, including California. That's why we have floods there. We have rainfall. And also here over southern China, northern Vietnam, Taiwan, Japan. November to February, they are so wet. But in the Philippine Islands, July to April is really below average rainfall or dry conditions. And it will extend from April until maybe September. But it doesn't mean there's no rainfall. There's still rainfall, but it will not reach that average unless you have tropical cyclones or LPAs. So we are basing here without any tropical systems, okay, based on the normal day-to-day conditions of the weather. So we are going to extend these dry conditions until July or August 2024. So let's prepare our beloved farmers and also the agricultural department of our country to really give some good irrigations, because this is so sad. It will still affect our agricultural farmlands. Now, if we change to La Nina, this will be the scenario. Beginning November to April next year, we'll be having wet conditions, so it will become above average, above the normal. So this is good for farmers, but bad for flood-prone areas, landslide-prone areas. So just take all necessary precautions. there will be more some planting season during the first quarter of the year. Because of the La Nina, it will look like a rainy season from June to September, beginning November to April, because of the effects of La Nina. Okay, so there you go. That's the quick update for today, March 20. Based on what we are seeing right now, we are now moving into the trend towards La Nina conditions during the last quarter of 2024. So let's prepare. But we are still dealing with the effects of El Nino, so both sides, we are going to prepare with this kind of climate conditions. Okay, again, this is Mike Padua saying good day to all. Stay safe always. Be #weatherwiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel.